Yeah, going into here we have Firestar. Change the focus a little bit. Firestar on a big old piece of paper that's meant to kind of simulate her aura thing. That's a custom Firestar, by the way. I used a Mockingbird head with a Captain Marvel body. I think it looks good. Iron Man, who is going up against Mandarin, by the way. I do like both of these figures, but yeah, he's got a blast effect. That's sort of my attempt at sort of a... You ever seen like those old comic images where he's got a fist going but there's energy around it? That's sort of my attempt at that, but I don't know how good that came out, and I apologize if it sounded a little snotty. It's just getting over a cold. Wasp with a very poor shrinking effect, and I literally just noticed her wing. Ew. War Machine, who does look awesome because he's got those natural effects. Sorry if the camera's refocusing this video and it's annoying you, but I have to reuse this footage for another video too. Custom Giant Man, made because it has spare Titan Heroes Iron Man around from a very poorly planned purchase. So that's why his head looks so weird, because I literally just sculpted over it. There's the 2-pack Spider-Man, which I really do love, but I do not like that pose, but he doesn't fall all the time, so I'm willing to settle with it. Captain Marvel with her huge noggin. Bootleg Vision, and yes, that is a bootleg because the same seller is selling the Vision I know is a bootleg, which is a fully colored version of this mold, which I totally want to get because it's only like $13. I mean, come on, you can't beat that. Moon Knight. Being Moon Knight, looking awesome. Oh, there's an Ant-Man right there, the cinematic Ant-Man, though unfortunately his tiny version I made out of a dollar store Ant-Man, Army Man, I mean, fell over. There's Custom Giant Man, now 3 3/4 inch Giant Man, obviously. I really need to get the Legends version as an in-between of these two, but yeah. There's Black Widow, might replace her eventually. Hawkeye from the West Coast Avengers. Look at that. I like how that came up, and he's never going to be posed ever again. Like, if I have to do a 12 Days of Anime Reviews episode on him, he's going to be the other version that's more common. I'm going to have to buy another one. Custom Daredevil. I like that. It's not my best work, honestly, even though it's really just a repaint. There's Winter Soldier, the movie version, which I actually like that design more than the comic version. Sue me. Black Panther, kind of an unimpressive pose, but Black Cat, man, look at how low that goes. I really like her leg articulation. I'm still gonna swap out her lower arms and lower legs, just because I don't really like that costume for her, but everything else I think I'm gonna keep. You know. Doctor Strange, doing some magic stuff. You know, just twisty ties. I use twisty ties a lot, you might notice, in this video. There's movie Thor. I need to get a comic Thor. I got that years ago because the comic Thor was too expensive on Amazon for, like, my gift card money that I had at the time. And I haven't gotten, like, a new comic book Thor for some reason. It's just weird. Ronan. Got him cheap. No weapons though, so he's just kind of punching here. Ares, my second favorite MU. Don't like how far in the back he is there, but you make do with what you got. Also, if you go at the wrong angle, his face is kind of covered by Thor's hammer. That is not good spacing right there. Grey Hulk, still need to get the green version. Captain America with an Iron Spider hand on him. Because, oh, what's he doing? He's throwing his shield at Baron Zemo. Very poorly, I might add. I mean, he's just like, think. But hey, I like the effect of his sword going out of his hand. I actually do like Baron Zemo better than Red Skull, sue me. There's Mandarin. Again. There's Vulture. His wings are not actually in their proper place. They're taped on, and he tends to fall, so That's why he's got some tape on. He's got a lot of tape too, but that's not really due to him falling. That's another story entirely. Got Morbius back there. Wow, that is bright. Whatever. Yeah, got Morbius. Sinister Six Sandman, which replaced the original Sandman, because this one actually has the ability to be posed properly. And I would move this effect thanks to this guy, but I'm not really too secure in my tape these days. I don't know, the new roll just isn't as stable as the last one. There's Kang, by the way. I really need to get a throne for him eventually. Kang's cool. I like Kang. Ooh, and there's Mysterio. Now he's a cool one. Let's get him at the proper angle here. Can't stand. Really? Oh man. Okay. His background is special effects, so I really want his display to be like a big old special effect. So, you know, naturally I got a bunch of twist ties that these effects. Got this cotton put around them like smoke. And then there's the base, which I already had around from Black Widow. And it just kind of does that and looks way better in dark, but I think it looks pretty cool. That is the Sinister Six box set one, by the way. Really do like him, though. Admittedly, I did break his neck. Okay. Okay, I had to reset up Shocker because he fell over when I showed off Mysterio, so here we are again. Got the Executioner and Enchantress 2-pack together. Twisty ties, as usual. That's basically theme with this entire display. Got the Spider-Man vs. Sinister Six, you know, Ultimate Spider-Man vs. Sinister Six Rhino back there. I need to get the official Rhino. But, you know, that one actually does scale pretty well. Also got a scroll back there, but you can barely see him. I need to get more scrolls. Electro, really like this Electro, by the way. That is a really, really good Electro. Sinister Six box set. Got Ultron, all-time favorite MU and all-time favorite villain here. Then we got Grim Reaper up front. By the way, I swapped the legs on between him and Black Panther, so his legs aren't right. But Black Panther needs the articulation for this, I guess. Got Bullseye. Last night, I had a bunch of these fall over. I think something fell or something like that. But, I had him at the edge last night, and his knife just flew out of his hand. I didn't find it until just a few minutes ago. It was kind of sad. But now he's set up so he doesn't lose it. By the way, his gun in his holster does not fit in his hand. I do not know why. There's Kraven. He's just kind of there. Though I don't not like that Kraven. It's just he's not really doing much because he doesn't have any accessories. Here we got Shocker from the 2-pack. Again, I guess sort of twisty ties, but they're more of that stuff that they include with Transformers. I know these in particular came with the Injustice, Aquaman and Black Adam 2-pack, you know, because they're short and stuff. Here we got Living Laser. Twisty ties for his electric effects that I haven't really posed this guy around too much, because I just kind of found a perfect pose I like. Anyway, Doc Ock, again, so it's a 6-box set. Ulik, just kind of hanging. Playmation MODOK, great substitute for this scale. And finally, my custom AIM Scientist Supreme. Basically, that's a Star-Lord with neck cut off. And the belt was modded, because, you know, he had that skirt thing and all that. I also cut off that little piece to the bottom of his gun so I could make that gun. And his head is a living laser head with a piece of paper applied for the visor. I didn't apply white. I hear that's a good thing to do when you're painting yellow over dark blue, is to apply white first, but I didn't do that because I didn't know that. You know? But yeah, this back piece is actually from an Iron Man that I will show you later. It became a custom. But yeah, I guess that about wraps up this area of the shelf. It's sort of ongoing, but I will admit it is getting a little cramped. I like it well enough. And, oh yeah, while we're here, I'm still using my 2017 calendar because I haven't bought a 2018 calendar yet. And, I've had this poster for over a year, but it still remains awesome. So, yeah.